Amit, begin for us, please.
Yes, John. So today, first I work on. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes. Today, first I work on like Jerry sent me one issue like inside the alert it was making the white screen due to null check-in key. So I have handled it and created pull request for it. So he has approved also. So it is on QA. Second thing I work on like one Sentry issue user was getting.
Tell me about this first one. What does that solve?
Sorry.
What is what does that solve? The first
Some favorite alerts. It was going check-in key as null, and that was making when clicking on the alerts, it's no white screen.
mm, and that's resolved
Yes,
and is it deployed to production?
QA.
So we should deploy that to production right away.
So JD approved that, so they
I
can.
could do that.
Okay. Does it look good, Derry? Okay, there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Second,
I did the I also did a fix on the back, like on the database to fix it could have like I was able to apply a database fix for everything retroactively.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we had a it was just an easy cleanup, but yeah, it looks good.
Okay. Okay, cool.
okay. Second thing, like I work on like one Sentry issue user was facing. One user was facing. He was not able to load this one all type of profile recent favorite. Okay.
So I didn't catch that.
Let
All
me
type.
send. Let me send a screen. So this sentries you can see failed to fetch favorite. Please try again later. GraphQL error.
And when does this happen?
So like um, all so when they onboard something that time they are calling this API now. Get all types of profile send favorite.
Mm.
So
When does that occur?
so like we cannot see here it's blur.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see it.
Yeah, but what's the action the user's trying to take?
So I think at the after onboarding might be we're calling all type of we're showing favorites now somewhere some screen
So,
all
so right after onboarding, there's an issue.
might be so
Yeah.
this will tell us where this API is calling.
Okay, that session replay you're looking at, it's black because we have a problem with session replay, not because the user saw a black screen.
No, user not regular. And I'm not saying the user is seeing black screen. I'm saying that centric is showing this is black.
Yeah, on iOS,
Hmm.
all of the session replays are black right now.
Okay.
Not this has nothing to do with this user,
No, no. So
but
I can see they tried to join a group 4 seconds later, so I doubt their app crashed. So that's just what I see is within like actually like 3 seconds later they joined the group.
I see. So, Ahmed, are you investigating what looks to be an error
yeah,
here?
I see it like I see Jerry, have you modified this API recently? You have start passing user key also, right? I think earlier was requesting user key only, but I think the user is on the old app might be.
On the
So
old version,
yeah, old version. So he did not pass user key here. Only passing requesting user key here.
well,
But
we
I
can
can
find it from the replay. Well, no, they're on a new version because they got a black session replay.
okay.
I
Then
wonder if
I,
this query was skipped or something because this user did not have a start to convo.
uh,
I
no,
would like
no, when I hit it now, like if you will hit this query on a production also using this parameter, we will get the error.
right, but there's no target user key. Do we
Hmm.
know if this use? Did you look for this user in Amplitude, and did you see if they had maybe a start to convo after they onboarded? Because I feel like there's no user key, maybe because there was no one for them to start to convo with after onboarding.
Okay. So yeah, so I fix it also. So like you already review it. This
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you don't see an issue now.
one. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What else you have going on?
And then one issue was frequently I will see. So it was not stopping anything, but like we are not able to add metadata. Like I can see it's what frequently happening. I will see.
Okay.
At the time of create message, create message 1 minute. So they are we are inserting image metadata into a table. So that was not inserting. Yeah, undefined banding. This one.
Did you check the message content?
Yes.
They try to upload.
Yeah. I check it. So they tried to upload a photo video. Actually, it is a video. It's a TikTok video.
Video.
Mm.
Okay, video might be why it can't get a width. Yeah, a video. That makes sense.
The video's not getting what?
It's not getting the metadata out of the video like it would be for the picture.
Mm. And then that causes what to happen?
It's a silent error on the back end.
Mm.
It doesn't prevent the video from uploading. Obviously, people have been uploading videos. It's just that it can't save to the photo metadata table because it was trying to parse the video. So we can just skip over it if it's a video, and it should be fine.
Yeah, so I did that. I think you already approved that pull request also.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And fourth thing, currently I'm working on, like Jerry told me, we need to check, like we are checking business hour and like expired Google Places only. So he told me, like, suppose any business changes address, so we need to check and update it also.
Right. That's the thing we talked about yesterday, Jerry.
The map marker.
Yeah, there was like chains of businesses that are mixed up. Is that what that's talking? Like the European website?
That's a separate issue on my list.
Oh,
This is like if a business like moves their map marker.
I see.
So like the address was the same, but maybe they adjusted their map marker.
Okay. And we do have a mechanism to update?
Yeah, so we are checking in every 30 days. We are already checking if business has been closed or something like, or that is not, like they change their Google ID or something. So we are already doing that. So in that call, I am also checking now address lat and long is different or same, or address is different. So we will update it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's 14 from my side.
Okay. Thank you, Ahmed.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Jerry, why don't you go ahead?
Yeah. Spent a lot of time yesterday going over the location pinging stuff. Have kind of that modification with what we did about the 25 meters and that came to Google.
You got that installed?
Oh, no, not even close.
Oh, okay. I thought you said
I'm just laying out everything that we went over, but I have to go through and now and do all these changes.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's on my list. And
that was the only real big change for that. We already did the other changes on it.
Yeah, but that's still, I have to still readjust the query one way or another, because now I have to have it rip out anything that's over 20 meters.
Is that like starting over when you do
that? It's not fully starting over. There's a lot of changes that just have to be done.
I see.
Yep.
Okay. What else you got going on?
And after that, stayed on with Danny and Chantel to go over some notification stuff. I pretty much did not get chance to go over a lot of stuff, like to make progress on stuff outside of making sure that that chat link worked for last night's event, for like putting people into the chat after they onboard. Todd's going to be testing out a link for an event today.
Yeah, I guess I don't think we had that link yesterday, right?
Well, I had it. I think it works at 72. Like the way that it was structured with the action queue, I believe that's part of 72's logic.
But I couldn't find that link that would take me to the event.
Oh, link to the, okay, you want a link to the event?
Yeah.
I can I sent Todd a link to it and I'll send it to you.
Okay.
I think this works in 72. I know it works in 73.
Okay. Yeah, I think 73 only, but Yeah, we needed it last night. For some reason I thought we had tested it, and I guess I was mixing up a meme showing us during stand up versus us testing the UFC one.
Yeah, nobody asked me for a link for
Right.
a particular event.
Right. Okay. And if we want to generate those, like we would a link for a chat, is it much different if we wanted to be able to generate one for a chat topic?
What I'd have to do is I just have to go into dashboard and enhance that selector to add support for topics and events.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, yep, gonna have to add that. And in addition, let's see. There was one other. Oh yeah, I just never got the chance to do the what's it called? Oh, when you're leaving a large group, how we said that was taking a long time. I still have to dig into that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Um. Okay. Yeah. Let me know how that goes.
Yeah, yeah. That I mean that should be a pretty straight. That should be an easy fix once I figure out. It's probably something that I can do asynchronously, so the user doesn't have to wait.
Okay. Great. Yesterday we had someone probably drunk in the investor chat last night late saying
Yeah, I saw that guy.
some news. I figured out, like, by the time I was done with the conversation, I figured out that it was probably like a really low memory problem on a low end phone. And
What's
because we've talked about that before, because he's saying he reinstalled it and was still having problems. And that to me means only one thing, which is he's got an Android with an older operating system and very low memory and too many apps. And so his phone performance is shit. But we're going to encounter that here, and what really sucks about it is like that person, whoever that guy or anybody in the future is, they're going to think it's our fault. And how do we tell them that your phone has a memory issue? Like, can we do a toast or some kind of error like notification when we detect that?
so there's we can we can find out the device information, and in addition, I know this probably isn't this doesn't sound like the best idea, but if we find there's just some phone models that are so low end they don't work, period,
Hmm. Yeah,
you can flag those devices on the Play Store as incompatible.
interesting. Okay, yeah, maybe. Maybe we need to do that. I'd rather do that than have someone give us a 1-star review because they think it's our fault.
Mhm.
You know.
Yeah. I believe you can go on the console and you can like filter devices and then you can like flag them as not compatible with the app. I don't know if it's going. I actually I've never been on a phone that said it wasn't compatible with an app,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't know what it would do if it would even allow you to install it or like give you a notice. But I do know that the Play Store supports something like what
If
you
they
said.
support it, we should probably take advantage of it. When you get a chance, this can be Monday, if you have some time to look at what kind of phone he had, and is it the phone itself, or is it just the user has too many apps? Because in that case, we need a different solution where we tell them you have a memory problem. Because if people have too many apps, too many photos, videos, whatever the case may be, and then they have performance issues with ours, I'd like to let them know that they can delete stuff on their phone.
Yeah, I don't know if we have access. Oh, yeah, maybe we do have access to their storage space. That's traditionally not something I see in apps, but maybe like if you have like a low memory or if you had a low phone, like a
That's what
low
we
spec
thought.
phone.
Yeah, in that one case where we did an investigation, Sentry was telling us the phone was hitting a memory like peak, not peak, maximum.
Hmm.
I remember you guys, you and Amin revealed that. So our data is able to access that part of it at least. So that means we should be able to report that back to them, right?
Yeah, give me like 10 seconds. I could find this guy's phone.
Okay. Well, let's move on. I think Ismail has to leave in a
Okay.
little bit of time here. Let me go to Ismail and get his update. How's it going, Ismail?
Man, doing good. Yeah, I think my plan worked yesterday um for handling unsent messages. think it worked even better than I expected, to be honest, because I was able to do it for both images and what do you call it?
Videos?
Text messages.
Oh, text. Okay, great news. Let's
Yeah.
check.
So right now I'm forcing an image to fail uploading. You can see it in action. So it looks something like this basically. So look at this image. You want to send it. It didn't work out.
Okay.
You need to get something like this where it says media failed to upload.
Right. Okay.
You can retry, which would resend it, or just remove it and it'll just go away.
Huh.
The nice thing about this is, look, I'm even going to close the whole app.
So it detected immediately because you have like internet turned off or something.
I'm forcing the promise to return failed.
Or... Okay.
So that promise would fail for whatever reason. Maybe they didn't upload, it didn't send, whatever it is.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But you can see that it's still here, even after closing the app. And to go one step further, now this is still building off of this, but if we send a message,
Mhm.
and then we go back, see how preserved it's
Yep. Mhm.
just where when you send it. So now you know that you sent this before the one, but this is already sent to the backend,
Mhm.
and this is just stored on your phone, on your physical phone. So what that means is if you jump to another phone, you won't see this with your same account
Yeah.
because it never got sent, right?
Yeah. Even if you hit retry, does it actually stay in the right position?
Well, no, because that's not
Yeah,
possible.
because we have consecutive like
Yeah, because this is already in the database. This is just on your phone right now. So when you hit retry, it will be under it.
in sequence, right?
So,
Okay.
and that's where I'm a little conflicted if whether I should keep it there or just force it to the bottom always.
Mm,
It gives you a better understanding when you sent this.
true.
I-
Yeah, I
I'm
see. So you're keeping it in its position, but you could just let it stay down at the bottom.
iMessage keeps it in the chronological position at first, but then when you hit retry, it pushes it to the bottom.
Well, that's
Does
what
it?
this is.
Oh, are you sure?
Well, it has to, John, because you sent this before this technically.
Yeah, true. Okay, then yeah, if it's good enough for iMessage, then let's do that. Okay, cool. Now the trickier part is what if it's failing over 2 minutes? Like, what happens then? Like, it doesn't fail like immediately.
Well, if the promise catches it, it will handle it like this. If it doesn't catch it, what that means, like when you say 2 minutes, if the app is open, it's fine, it'll catch it.
Yeah.
Now, as I mentioned yesterday, I'm still not handling background failing.
Okay.
If you background the app, then I'm still this. Yeah, I'm even surprised I got this far in one day, to be honest. Uh, so uh,
So next step is handling it if it
and
fails in the background.
and well, this I won't say I'm done just yet. I still have to work on the retry. The remove works, so you can just remove it. It even works in here. And and you can see here, you don't see it inside here because it's technically didn't send, so it'll just exist inside the topic,
Okay.
and that gets preserved. And if you remove, it just removes it, and now it's gone forever.
Got it. Okay.
Um,
Cool.
but yeah, no, it looks like I removed this one too, so there's still some work to be done. Like I said, it's not perfect yet. I'm still
Wait, it didn't remove it. What do you mean?
well, I removed the picture that was here. Oops.
Well, yeah, you wanted it removed.
Well, okay. So let's do this one. This is on photo. This is inside main chat. It failed.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna go inside here. We're gonna send something else like this one.
Yeah.
So it's inside the topic. So these two are not connected.
I see.
So if I remove this one, well, this time it didn't remove that one. The first time it did for whatever reason. So this one
You
should
sure you
stay.
didn't remove one that was in the topic only, and it just removed because it was just one. I
Yeah.
thought I only saw one.
No, there was two. There was one on the topic, one here.
Okay.
I'm thinking, yeah, I removed that. So I just need to see what happened there. It looks like it doesn't always do it, but
Okay.
again, this is still there's going to be a lot of edge cases here. Like for example, how is paginating going to work if I have 30 messages in? If it stays in chronological order. So if now if I make it if I force it to the bottom, pagination might be fine. like it might not affect it. But if it's what if it's like you're on a group chat, you send it, it fails, and then there's like 50 messages that come in after it's a busy chat.
Maybe forcing it to the bottom is the right decision then, because it simplifies. You don't have to worry about pagination now.
Yeah, so there's stuff like that that I still need to go over.
Yeah.
And
Because it's not the worst thing ever. Like, it's definitely in your face that it didn't send. So you're going to either resend it or get rid of it. So if
yeah,
it's bottom, I feel like users would handle it, one way or another. So if that helps avoid pagination complications, I would suggest let's do that for now.
okay, yeah. Uh,
Okay.
Sorry.
So what do you think the reality of being able to let it fail in the background and handle it will be?
Well, I still have to finish this, and I'll see. Honestly, I still haven't looked into it. I have no idea. That territory is still new to me in terms of handling tasks in the background.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'm still not sure.
Okay, maybe Amin has done more of that. Have you done much handling tasks in the background?
No, like yeah, like we use that, um, like yeah, we use it with Expo. It's straightforward, but like in this case, that to know that the task is failed in the background, I don't know if there's like a way with the API or anything that we can just use.
Mm.
So yeah, like I need to look into this up and search and see what's possible, what's not.
Okay. Okay. Well, when you get there, Ismail, maybe you guys
Yeah,
collaborate if you need help.
yeah, I will. And this is just to demonstrate a text message fail. So
Gotcha.
it it has the actual text message with the bubbles in it.
Right, right. Okay.
You would see that instead of the image. And if you send a batch of images, it would also hit remove. Well, a batch of images will just show one message, and then you hit remove removes all like three, or if you have three, if you have five, however much it is you have.
Mhm.
And it also handles. Well, another one that I kind of want to demonstrate is if you have like let's say two images, and then we have a test, and then we do this. You would see test, and then but it does really apply to all three because I didn't want to. So I'm not sure how to handle this scenario, but if you do remove, you can see removed all of them.
Mm.
And if you retry, it will resend. Well, when I get it done, all
But
of
it's
them.
hard to tell that all three failed, I guess. Mm.
Correct. And
We
since
could
there's,
maybe put like a red border around them or something.
um,
I don't know.
I don't know if that would look. Um,
The whole thing doesn't look great anyway, but it's not. It probably should look bad just because it is a fail. So like, probably should definitely stick out.
yeah, I was thinking maybe like a system message under each one. And I'm still,
Yeah, system message under each one, but not maybe not such a big message.
yeah, I was gonna say. So this is like the one we have. Maybe I don't know if I want to keep this one for media. um, so this is when you just send media, nothing else. It just says media upload failed, and this is kind of like a text message. I don't know if this is enough, and we should remove this. Well, we should obviously keep the bubble if we have like this, like it's saying hi, and you send hi, it will fail. The hi would be in there. That one makes sense, right?
Yeah, I see. You're using the same format for
Yeah, yeah, but this one will say so. Maybe we just remove this and keep fail to send. Um,
yeah,
tab,
probably. Yeah,
but
because it says failed to send. You can't miss it. It's red. It's got a big
yeah,
remove
and we
button.
have these buttons under it.
Yeah, yeah. You don't need the bigger one.
Yeah, so I think maybe get rid of this and maybe have this under each image. So if we have
That
like
that's a
two,
that's a good solution. Yeah, that'd be perfect.
yeah, um, yeah, but like I said, this is it keeps it even if you close the phone. I think that's what we're after. Now, still not done. I also have to now the cache we have an optimistic response and then we replace it with the actual backend as I mentioned yesterday. Now that also I want to work on where maybe we don't replace it with the backend now. Maybe we can keep the optimistic response because if it doesn't fail, we would know. Oh, sorry, if it fails, we would know. In the past, if it fails, we don't know. So that's why we replace the optimistic response with the actual API response, right?
Mhm.
Like in the backend.
Yeah.
And that is good for text messages, but it's bad for when you have multimedia that are sending. It would clear the cache, and you would see like, let's say you send three stuff in a row. The first one finished, the other two would get removed from the cache until the uploading is done. Then it would re-add them back.
Gotcha.
So that's why I'm thinking now we can just rely on the optimistic response and not have to actually switch it with the actual value from the back end because we know if something failed.
Yeah, except when it fails in the background, could mess things up.
Well, obviously, well, if it fails in the background, and then when we come back, it refetches anyways. So
Does it refetch?
yeah,
Like it would resend?
no, refetch. What I mean is you'll get the values from the back end. Oh, well, I guess I guess if it's in cache, it might get a little. Well, if yeah, well, yeah, it might. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, if it's in the background, we might get false, or the user might get a false impression that it's sent if it doesn't
Mhm.
handle it, even though it might have failed.
Right. How would they know it failed?
Well, that's what we're trying to figure out. That's what we're trying to
I
handle, right?
guess the sure way, if this is possible, would be to confirm it was sent. So, like, if let's say I background the app or close the app, I don't know how realistic this is, but just let me just think out loud here. So, I send some videos and images. I close the app. I come back tomorrow. The app checks to see if they confirmed sent. And if they did confirm send, nothing happens. But if there's no way to know that, is there? How could we know? How
Well, yeah, there really isn't unless we have, like, for example, right now we know that this didn't send because if it fails, the mutation or upload promise, whatever it is, would send me an error, and
Mm,
and then anytime an error is sent, I take that message and I store it on the phone itself, and then I re-add it to the cache with this
I see.
format. Now, if now that there's code that needs to run, if that code doesn't run, this can't happen, right?
Yeah.
Uh, so that's
Is
where.
there a two-way street, like a promise that happens when it's sent and then also received, like it's matched in some way?
Well, the best case scenario is we can test what we have, the background task now, because the background task technically is uploading an image, and after that, it technically has to call the mutation to still send.
Mhm.
Because if it uploads the image to Cloudinary and it doesn't call the mutation, it never really gets sent. So the fact that they're doing so
Yeah.
first of all, if it fails uploading, which is so like where I see 80% of file problems, maybe even 90, is with the uploading process.
Yeah.
And that process is handled like as you can see here. Like I added this fail on the uploading process. So first of all, upload to Cloudinary. That's one API, and then we have another API that takes the link and sends it as a message.
Mm-hmm.
So if either of those fail, you would end up in something like this. Now, what I'm trying to say is, uh, if since it finishes it finishes the uploading, then it goes ahead and sends it. That means the promise rejection should also still be active at that point. Um, Again, I'm not sure. I'm just kind of thinking out loud, but I think they should be active, like the fail. So maybe this will just work out of the box.
That would be fantastic.
That'll be best case scenario, which I don't know if that is the case or not, but I'm saying there is a chance that that might happen because, well, if you call the mutation after the upload, so there's the code is still running, obviously, or else the
Right.
message will never get sent, even if it finishes uploading.
Right. Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, keep working on it. And
Yes, and again, I'm not too familiar with that, the background task.
yeah, and I know this is difficult stuff because even Slack made some changes recently. And when I'm trying to send, I'm working with IOT a lot on editing our web view, and I'm sending them images constantly. And they're like failing to send. And they changed the interface. Like it's trying to send the message and the image at the same time, but it looks like it's not sending. And then sometimes it doesn't send. It's so if Slack's having trouble, I can imagine this is definitely very complicated.
Yeah, there's just a lot of moving parts. So anything that goes wrong, you have to somehow handle it properly. So that's the way it gets tricky. And a lot of this takes time, right? Like it's out of your control. Like slow internet, yada yada.
Yeah.
So that's just where it gets tricky. It's not instant.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, so you'll be working on this today.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to get this retried, actually retry and set it properly, and then yeah, I think like there's gonna be a lot of edge cases here. There's gonna be a lot of testing needed. And yeah, I also have to work on the cache where I rely on that upstream sync response, but also again, everything in chat is just connected in a way where it's tricky to remove or add anything without having to do a million tests to make sure nothing else got affected. So it's very time consuming.
Right. Question for you while we're here. People are requesting a lot that the image preview, like this, the pink flowers are here, be a bigger width to the image. Um, what would that do if we, yeah, see how there is more, it's cropped, in the preview part because, so yeah, so someone shares a meme or something, like it looks cut off. What would happen if we just gave images and videos, particularly images, more width? Would that be a problem?
Um, um, so no, it's not necessarily a problem. It's I think they want the whole image to be displayed.
I mean, ideally, I know that gets more complicated, but like a more short term kind of
Yeah.
stopgap would be just more width.
Um, yeah. Do we are we going to make them short or well, but that still won't show everything, I guess. But
Right, but it's better. And what would happen if, let's say, it's a image that doesn't need the width, it's just a tall image. Will the width be adjustable? Like, will it, in other words, kind of snap the width to fit a tall image, but extend on a wider image?
well, that's where we probably want to go in and have a better solution overall for this.
Mm.
Maybe have like a smart solution where images will look different, which we do see in iMessage and stuff, where not all images have the same height and width in the chat. Um,
Do they not? I think they do.
do they?
I think so. Let me check real quick.
iMessage.
Yeah.
Pretty sure iMessage has some form of
Yeah, actually, they do.
cropping.
Okay, so looking
Yeah,
at
they
it,
do
it's
adjust
all
it.
the same width. Oh no, never mind. They're not all the same width. Yeah, like they can vary in in width. They can vary in height. They can vary yeah, they can vary in all. I think they have a maximum width in place.
Mm, okay, yeah.
Uh,
Let's
and
see.
then let me see here. They don't seem to cut off much of the image, barely any.
Right. But
But some
sometimes a little bit.
get cut off down from the sides,
So,
like one
but
to one
so
half
my
inch.
question is like, if you just adjusted the width right now and you doubled it, well, it doubles a lot, but if you gave it extra width, what would happen in the case without changing anything else, just only giving it more width? What would happen in an image that's very tall but not very wide? Would it have
Nothing
flat?
because what we have here, as you can see, it's zoomed in anyways. So like
This one, yes, but this one's wide. This one's more.
well, even if you have a tall one right now and you send it, it would probably fit better. But all in all, I have it where it would like zoom in to make sure all the corners of the image are covered. So if you have a very tall one,
Uh-huh.
it would just zoom in a lot.
Okay. So if you extended the width right now and there was a very tall image, it wouldn't have like black stripes down the side of it.
No, it would always fill this whole thing. It'd just be very
So
zoomed in.
okay. So there's no harm if we wanted to, as a quick, it's not the ultimate solution, but as a quick improvement would be to increase the width, right?
We can, but yeah, I don't know how much we want to increase it.
And would we risk a smaller phone it doing something breaking somehow? Like,
I don't think anything will break. No,
No?
we can increase the width. I think that'll be fine. Obviously, just can't increase it too much because it has to still fit on all phones. But
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering is like, yeah, what if it was too much? How does it, would it adjust? Would it
well,
have,
we can have it based off of a screen size. It takes instead of like a fixed width, it can be more.
oh, okay, like 85% of this width.
Yeah, of the screen.
Probably should do it just because it will be an improvement and you could do it in minutes versus like hours if we do something more drastic.
Correct. Yeah, I'll see also how it looks. So I'll stay in touch with you on different devices and so on.
Okay. Okay. Then one more question while we're here. If it was a video, let's say, and let's say I was in a Facebook group scrolling and I came across a video, that video would just play automatically. Now, know we didn't really structure our chat this way, but what would it take if we wanted to play videos automatically once they appear on your screen? How
Ooh.
far away is that?
It's not even how hard. It shouldn't be too crazy. It's just last time that happened, we had like a memory leakage and the chat started getting very, very slow. Remember on Android where we had like the app kept freezing at one point because of the videos because they were playing automatically and they're all stayed in memory.
I don't know. Did we ever we had videos play automatically
Mm.
or GIFs
Or,
maybe?
or actually, I think they weren't playing automatically. I think they were just being uploaded to the memory.
Hmm.
Yeah, because it was
So,
yeah, because we didn't do like the streaming. And then like we weren't using like a thumbnail. When it was
yeah.
happening, the whole video was being downloaded.
Uh,
First frame was being extracted as the thumbnail.
Yeah.
would okay.
But still, that would be if we're playing videos automatically. I mean, that's the same thing. It would result in the same thing, basically.
Well, unless they're handled in a very, very specific way that would clear them off of cache and they're not playing and reload them. But I will say our HAP tends to be on the heavier side of memory, so that would increase the memory usage for sure, no matter how good we handle it, which would result in more like there'd be a performance hit because if we're just a chat app, it would use up a whole lot less memory, but we're not just a chat app. And if we add, yeah, I can just see it eating up a lot of memory like that. That's one.
But if we use thumbnails, maybe it'd be better.
Well, not even because thumbnails. If we're not. Thumbnails are good for now because we have like the play icon over the thumbnail. But if the video is actually playing as you scroll,
Yeah, I guess thumbnail's not the right way to put it. I guess like a lower resolution version of it.
that would help. Yeah, that would help. It
Okay,
would require more setup, but yeah.
I see. Okay, something to think about. But I think for now, let's go with the width increase
Mm-hmm.
and see how that shapes up.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Anything else?
No, that's about it.
Okay, looking good. Thank you.
Got one thing to add in about that guy. I looked it up from last night. He was on a Samsung S22
Mhm.
on Android 15.
Okay.
So I don't consider that to be low end at all.
It's very strange then. Was he experiencing memory issues?
From the session replay,
Yeah.
I don't see anything indicative of that.
Do you see any problems like where I mean, was he having errors or was he just totally full of shit?
I think the latter.
Wow.
I don't see a lot of. I mean, he has like many session replays, but nothing that's like tragic. He was actually in the app for like 20, 30 minutes at a time.
With no problems.
Nothing in the log.
So he's just completely lying. What a jerk.
Yeah, I don't see anything that.
Let's see if I can revoke his shares. He's an actual investor. Like, can you imagine that? Like, to come into an investor chat and just lie to everybody about performance issues.
Yeah, I don't get why people would even do that. Like,
He would take his shares away.
don't you want your valuation to increase?
I know, right? Like, what is wrong with people?
Mhm.
So you're confident that everything was fine?
I'm open to having somebody give a second look over it, but from what I'm looking at, his session replays yesterday,
Yeah.
nothing indicates he would have had a bad experience. He was even watching a video in the chat yesterday. He was in the maggot army, like looking through a whole bunch of stuff. He's in the app for minutes at a time. Now, if he was like having to reset, close, and reopen the app like every 1 or 2 minutes, maybe I
Mm,
could say something's under the hood and not right.
But you're not seeing that.
He has a 25-minute long session replay with no breaks.
Wow. What a piece of shit. Okay. So, and last question then, on the device he's using, what version of our app was he on?
73. Let me make sure this is the guy one last time.
Okay. Yeah. That's,
Because like this is it doesn't line up.
yeah, he's lying.
Um no, this is him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Unreal. Can
I-
you send me something as some proof? I want to put it into the investor chat, and I'm actually gonna. I want to use this for an update and tell our community how this shit is distracting, and I want to get more support because but I don't know what the what.
Wait,
Yeah,
this is actually okay. He was out of the app. This is really interesting. He
mhm.
was out of the app. Let me send you this screenshot from the session replay. He was, hmm. He had not gotten the app in 2 weeks.
Okay.
And then he came back in the app. And when he came back, he didn't have to do through onboarding. He already had the app installed.
Okay.
He went and, yeah, he's browsing the maggot army. He's updating his profile. I mean, he went and did everything.
No issues.
Um, okay, he tried to message Sircles buddy that he was complaining.
Okay.
Um, said some mean things,
Sure.
then repeated it in the investor chat.
Send me a screenshot of that. Oh, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay. But you're not seeing any issues.
Okay, here's the fun part. He was look at the session replay. His last session replay I have for 15 days ago.
Yeah.
And then he comes back in 12 hours ago and he's mad.
Yeah. No, he's just trolling. Yeah, it's just for his own personal whatever. Um,
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out like now the session replay, we don't have the great quality on it.
Nevertheless, you can see if the app's crashing or not.
Yeah, like that one there's a little red flame to it, but that was a background error. That was nothing. Maybe it was related to location pinging, I
Right.
think, and that is all asynchronous in the background. It wouldn't mean. And look, to go 30 minutes in the app and only have one issue that it reported.
Right. 30 minutes straight.
He re-onboarded. Now, I will say that he went to the get help section,
Uh-huh.
and one of his concerns was that one of his concerns was he was like nothing is on the get help section, no FAQ,
I saw that, but that's not what he
right.
was
But
actually
that's
complaining.
not him actually having problems.
Right. Um, by the way, can we fix that page or remove it or something? It's terrible.
What do we want on it?
I mean, anything but a giant delete account and nothing else. So like it could, have an email address, like email support, So make the delete like much smaller.
Yeah.
And just have like this is a web view, right? We can do this right away.
Love you.
Yeah. Let's have it. If you have, if you're experiencing issues, email support at sircles.com. and then make that delete account smaller.
Okay.
Let's start with that. Okay.
I mean, really, we should just have like a maybe a form in there for like sending an email to support.
We should, but we can do this right away.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
okay. Okay. You sent me the info, or you got some info you're gonna send me?
Let's see. I sent you his screenshots. Let me send you the link to all his session replays,
Okay.
and you can scan over that too. He even went through onboarding, and I think his onboarding went like no problem.
That's the part I don't understand though. Why did he go through onboarding? You said he was in the app 2 weeks ago, and then he came back. When did so?
So this was after you asked him to re-onboard. He did do another onboarding.
I never asked him to re-onboard. I
Or
just said,
somebody, or maybe somebody said get on the latest version.
yeah, I told him to go update it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But why would he even do that though? What if he's not having like why? I don't understand.
I don't know.
So after 20 plus minutes of use, he deleted it and re-onboarded.
Yeah.
20 minutes of continuous problem-free use.
Maybe like after that 20 minutes, the app got slower.
Right.
Just memory issues, not memory issues. Yeah, memory issues in the app. Even like he has a good device, the app
Yeah.
got slower for him. He thought maybe if I just deleted it and install again.
Yeah. Now,
Still
wait.
a pretty high-end device.
Wait. Question though. You said he's on 73. We haven't released 73 on Android.
Yeah, he's on. Say he was on 73
On iPhone.
Android. 2.2.73.
Hold on.
That's not possible.
Yeah, that can't be.
Let me check see if Sentry's saying something different.
Can't be possible. Danny's not here.
No, he is on 73 on Android. Yeah. 12 hours.
Maybe- Perhaps Danny released. What was he on before that? Can you tell?
I can find out. Let me see.
Um,
Let's see. His first session, he was on 69.
and that was 25 minutes.
And then he deleted the app and he re-downloaded it and he was on 73.
Yeah.
Then he onboarded.
Okay.
It does show that 73 is available as an update right now for me in the Play Store.
I just text Danny. He just texted me back. Not approved yet.
It shows it right here.
It's
And
been
it shows it shows the date is September 3rd. For whatever reason.
So confused. All right.
no, it shows production September 4th at 2 p.m. That's when it's been pushed to the App Store.
I'll send you a screenshot in development real quick.
Yep, I'm on there too, and I also see it was released
What the hell?
yesterday.
That's weird because I did not approve it being released, and Danny himself is saying it's not approved yet by Android. Okay,
No, that's true. I can see it on the dashboard on the Google Play console.
Okay. But okay, so if a memes theory is right, wouldn't you see that in Sentry, Jerry, or some of our other logs that things were getting problematic?
Yeah, I think Sentry like logs memory errors and breadcrumbs.
But even just you can see the session replay, like are things moving super slow or janky?
I just pulled up a session. I can watch the latter half of it.
Mhm.
When I check the API calls, nothing seemed wrong.
And when you watch it, it's fine.
I'm checking. Haze. He's just looking at this screen.
Is
the
it
screen.
possible that I could have accidentally released it when I was trying to update the screens?
Probably, yeah, I'm sure it's possible. I don't know that that even has anything to do with this situation because Todd's on 73 and he's having no problems. Right, Todd? But wait, no, Todd, are you on? Yeah, Todd, are you on 73?
I've been testing on 73, yes, through the beta test, not through the
Yeah.
current Google Play Store test.
Yeah, which is going to be exactly the same because they're both
Correct.
protection, and you're not having any issues.
Um, let me I don't think so. Let me double check my notes.
I mean, is the app unusable?
No, works great.
Chantal, are you on 73?
Let me double check to see what version I'm on. 1 sec.
Yeah,
I am on 73. It looks like it auto updated for me.
Okay. I don't know if you have any issues.
like
So I put a couple things in development, nothing crazy.
Okay.
From yesterday morning. Oh yeah, so yesterday morning at 10:57 a.m. Android version 73. I have a screen record. We're tapping on a custom topic, sits on a heart loader. There's a screen record of that. And in the main chat group name, it's cut off when I'm trying to edit it and type the name in.
Okay.
And that's
Jerry,
really
did you
about
look
it.
into that custom topic issue? I was thinking that might be a back end issue.
what's that about custom topic?
Is that in development channel time?
It is. It's in development yesterday at 10:57 a.m. Pacific time.
Well, what I'd like to see is maybe the custom. Where's a custom topic? Can I find a custom topic here? Todd, maybe you could add me to this. Are you able to add me to this chat?
Yeah, let me do that.
Yeah, because all the other custom topics I see are fine.
Okay, let me check. And this is a new one that I created in 73. Are you looking at one that was created in 73 or an older one? Older group.
No, I'm just looking. I don't know what version it was created in unless I made one in another group.
Okay, let me get you in here.
Okay. So what is being looked into now?
I'm gonna add Jerry to my group chat where the screen record shows that the heart loader is there when tapping a custom topic and have him see it for himself.
Okay. Okay. So Jerry, I'm still confused about the situation.
Mm-hmm.
The user was on build 69 yesterday and then went to the help screen. Then, but you use the app for 25 minutes continuously.
That's not the full. The full picture starting yesterday is he opened the app. He was in the Maggot Army. He was watching videos. He was reading what everybody was saying about Rob. He's just scrolling through messages. He's going through the photo gallery. No issue there. I guess he closes the app and he reopens. Like he doesn't close it. He must background it for about like 15 seconds, and he comes back. And let's see what he does. He is on his profile. He goes to his alerts. He checks how he can like edit his profile.
Yeah, he added a profile image
Mm-hmm.
because I saw that, in this,
So
which all worked fine still.
I'm looking at his alerts. Let's see. Looking at his DMs. Then he tried to look up admin after like 10 minutes. He tried to send a chat. He looked up somebody named admin, probably I guess Circles admin, but didn't see anything, so he just didn't do anything about it. Um he's on his profile. He goes to his share. Okay, user profile, goes to the Circles Buddy profile. Then he starts mouthing off at Circles Buddy. I think he's just an angry rad viewer. If I'm being honest, I think he's just somebody that's mad about the Rob situation and just wants to let his anger out. Because that's what he said in his message to Circles Buddy. Is he said, "This app is unusable. You sucked us all in with rad. I can't even find a way to report issues. I am a WeFunder and I am disappointed."
Um, I still don't understand why he deleted it and reinstalled it. Like that to me indicates an attempt to solve an issue.
Maybe that's how he tried to update it. Because he was asked,
Why bother if everything's fine? What was the issue leading to this frustration? You
dude,
know, what if viewing those videos and uploading a photo after 20 something minutes in, like Amin was saying, what if it was building up too much memory and causing a problem?
wouldn't we get a memory warning in session replay?
I don't know.
I mean,
In the logs, yeah, they say something about like memory in the logs, like the breadcrumbs. Let me see if there's anything there.
dude, I don't know. He hadn't used the app in 2 weeks and he comes in and he just starts mouthing off.
Immediately
Within um
after viewing videos, though,
within 9 minutes.
that's a lot of time. What
I can
happened during viewing the videos?
I see motion on the videos, like, so let me share the tab that I have going.
Yeah,
And we're gonna kind of, this is 25 minutes long, but yeah, this is his first session
okay.
from 13 hours ago.
Uh-huh.
Opens his lobby, goes into the I'm gonna play this at 2x speed if that's fine, or no. Or no, I thought I could change the speed, but no.
Okay.
But yeah, he's in the Maggot Army talk. He's in the pets topic. Melissa Lockett sent a video. He's looking at it. Dog motion. You can see the videos playing. Video and also immediately started playing.
True.
Yep, just watching it.
No issues there. Anything on the sidebar here saying memory building up?
No, I looked through this entire thing.
Okay.
These are just standard logs.
Okay.
And now he's in the rooting for Rob. Seeing what people are saying about Rob.
Okay.
And we're a minute in.
I mean, can we just send him an email since he's an investor? Send him an email, ask him, like, what do you mean by the app? It's unusable. What
Well, I
was your
was, yeah, I
Yeah,
was talking to
John was
him.
actually, chatting to him last night. The guy was just like, "It sucks."
Yeah, he was
Well,
being
yeah.
irrational. Like,
Yeah, if it's that's the case that it's not willing to help, that means, as Jerry was like, he's just angry. That's all. Because like if you really had a bad experience and one of the team reached out to you, you'll be like, yeah, I was trying to do this and this, and I was having an experience, this and that. You'll, but if you're just saying mean shit, that's
Yeah.
all right. Then you just want to be mean for no
Yeah, I
reason.
think he
Yeah.
kind of really made himself look like a fool because people are even calling him out. Hey, congratulations! You're like, this app sucks. I need help. And you're like, oh, okay. Well, the CEO is talking to you at midnight about this, and we have gone back and forth 5 messages, and you couldn't even say what your problem is. And
Yeah,
it's midnight, by the way.
no app is perfect. Like I'm having issues in all kind of big apps, and that's
Yeah.
so. If you have an issue, just tell us about it. We'll fix it. That's the most
Yeah.
important.
And I asked him straight up, like, are you looking for solutions or are you just trying to troll here? You know, and like he wasn't answering the question because he was trying to troll. There was
Yeah.
no search for answers or solutions or at all. So, um, but I don't want to ever make an assumption. I want to confirm it like with 100, because if I'm going to say, I'm going to definitely report this back to the thousands of people in that chat, but I don't want to be wrong. I want to be 100% certain that he had no problems because I'm going to say he had no problems. And if I'm wrong, I'm going to look like an idiot. But it seems like we're pretty certain he had no problems, right?
Yeah, from our logs and everything, we don't see a problem. And if he has a problem that we're not logging, then that would be like fantastic if you can tell us the problem and we can fix it.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
He's going through all the features, chat gallery.
I know, I know. This is where I get worried. Like, maybe the photo, because these are new features. The photo gallery, like, could there be a problem here?
Or since he's like a returning user, this like whole thing is new to him. It was like this is not what I'm. This is new to me, so no, I don't want it. Because like it happens like for even like if iOS, like when you just update your iOS, like you don't like it for the first days, then you'll be fine with it.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe he thinks like these buttons are supposed to do something that's really just an image. I think he was probably drunk. It was late at night.
That's what I
And
think.
his writing was like a drunk person. So, yeah. Everything's still working. So after the gallery,
Yeah, so I don't know what he ran into within 9 minutes.
yeah, look at that, loaded quick.
Yeah.
So now he wants to go to help and found something to complain about. Is that not opening?
Yeah, maybe it's tapping, it's not opening.
Maybe he's out the hit slot.
But he got there because described it.
Yeah,
Like
he did get. I saw he did get there, but maybe he's outside of the hit slot on here. No,
Yeah,
okay,
I
okay,
think it
hold on,
opened. I think
hold
it
on.
opened.
It opened because he's on his alerts.
Yeah, I think it opened just fine. We just
Oh
don't
yeah,
know
that's a lothy. So and how session replay works is not like really recording. It's like
exactly. It's not.
rebuild the elements. So a lothy, it's not gonna be there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me pull this guy's session replay too. Let me make sure. Um, let's see, September 3rd. Yeah, this guy really wasn't in the app. For weeks, John.
Yeah. No, I know, but that doesn't necessarily mean there wasn't a problem. But I mean, our eyes aren't deceiving us. It seems like there was no problem. So
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sees. Oh, it did it desync? Did my thing desync because it? Oh wait, I'm on the wrong tab. That's why I am. Yeah.
when you say desync, was there an issue there? Yeah. Wait. What is?
No, it was. I was on the wrong tab. The wrong session replay was playing on my.
Was his message log? I looked away for a second. Was his message lobby empty?
No, he just scrolled to the bottom of it.
Oh. Okay. So yeah, so he uploaded an image. It's interesting. He went through the. I'm so confused by this situation. He went through the process to upload an image. I think he was like looking for problems and couldn't find any. Like looking for things to break, and they didn't break, and he got. It's so weird. I want to talk to this guy. Like, what is your motivation? Wait, it's not moving, right? It's hard to say because session replay, Are there issues here?
I
Well, and these alerts are not reliable, right? Like there can be problems tapping these alerts, right?
I don't see where he tried to tap an alert.
I saw it. Go back about 10 seconds, just a little bit.
I think it was a drag. Like he was like dragging the screen because in here, where are we at? You would see where he tried to navigate. You would see a navigation attempt.
Mm,
And there was no navigation because, like you can see here, he went to edit profile.
okay.
I also think this is like out of sync.
Yeah, it's always a little bit off.
Mm-hmm.
So he's pressing the home button there, right? So where's the drawer? And then he pressed photos. Why did it not navigate? And then he went back to home. Look, it is misbehaving here, right?
I see the big S on the bottom.
Yeah, you could see that he would tap the photos tab and it didn't do anything.
With that, I don't know how.
Yeah,
The
go back a little bit.
session
Yeah.
replay is so choppy. I can't say whether or not.
See right there, photos, right there, home.
Mm-hmm. And see the home button is like active.
But it's not bringing the drawer up.
Um, let's see, where did he tap? Because okay, to get that icon to turn white, he has to tap. Um, he has to tap one of the other options.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like he wasn't in the
Oh,
home.
did he maybe tap? Oh, it's paused. Did he probably tap search?
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I think he tapped something
Search.
else. Cause
Oh,
see how it's like this?
yeah, so there's an overlay.
There's a
Okay.
Lottie, and like I mean, saying the Lottie view isn't rendered on the session replay.
Yeah. Okay. But then he clearly hits the photos tab, right? Unless he's hitting the entertainment button on the Lottie and we don't see it. That's also
Right.
possible.
Possible.
But it would navigate,
Mm-hmm.
but that doesn't happen. So this section here is where I am. I have questions if there's issues here. I'd like to see Todd repeat. See that Lottie we saw. Look, the chat. Why is the chat button grayed out? Go back a little bit. Yeah. So this Lottie is visible, but sometimes they're not. So it's no.
Now,
Anything.
something I can imagine is I don't know if this is the session replay or not, but the text is like a bit overlaid. Like he has his text scaling up.
Or this just certain devices. It might not be.
I see that on some of my phones as well.
Okay, so this is just a style issue needs to be adjusted here.
I don't know if you can make this out, but he's on
69, yeah, I do see that. So okay, but why is that chat button grayed out?
he pressed it.
Okay,
He's on the new message. And now he's gonna like try typing. Now he's mad for some reason. I don't know why. Whatever happened in these 9 minutes prior just ticked him off so bad. And he's trying to type admin. I have no idea who admin is, by the way. So then, what is he doing? Sharing chat. Closed it. Doesn't have his notifications on.
No. Everything seems to be working pretty well here.
Yeah, his Discover feed was totally fine.
Device battery, right? So that also is going to slow down his performance, right?
He was on 70% battery.
Oh, why is it red in ours?
That just probably means that's just like a ping, but
Oh.
67% not charging. I don't know what triggers. Oh, because it happens when you background and foreground the app.
Mm.
But the red color, it just like means an event. That's like Sentry side in dashboard, just an event.
Okay. The drawer is up now. Is the wheel not turning?
I don't know what he's tapping on. I don't know what he's trying to tap on.
He's tapping areas that don't do anything, like as if that little emoji is going to do something. So he's thinking like, oh, this is unusable. But now it's not scrolling. Is that possible? No, it scrolled a little bit.
Huge like
That photos tab is definitely not. Oh wait, no, it went to photos.
He just flipped over to Discover.
yeah,
So
the
back-
system replay is not, it's not catching up because he's doing things really fast and quick.
Right.
Means the average is fine. Because
Yeah. But some of these scrolls aren't doing anything, and I saw him try and tap the add SOT button.
where is it? Like, well, you see the indicators he did the scroll, but
Yeah.
just later on, then you just seeing it because like the system replay is lagging.
Yeah, true. I mean, for him to say it's unusable is ridiculous. I don't know if there were performance issues. Like, why did it take so long for the QR code to show up there? Now look at what's taking a while here too.
I mean, I can go to the network tab and see how long
Yeah.
the call's
Okay.
took.
So
Okay,
yeah,
let's pause it, and we need to sort the timestamp.
Todd, I want you to recreate steps on this. So I want you to go to the rad maggot army chat. I want you to keep a 30-minute session going.
Okay.
Go to the scroll up in the maggot army chat. Go to the video he watched. There's Melissa Lockett had a dog video, and
Okay.
and then I don't know, watch a few videos and just tap on things and scroll as fast as you can. Go to like, and in fact, maybe upload an image profile pic for yourself, even if it's the same one. But like go through the motions. He did that too.
Okay.
And I want you to let me know if you get any kind of slowdown
Okay.
after 10 minutes.
Okay.
What are you seeing there, Jerry?
I'm just looking to see if I can find anything in this the APIs for. I saw something take. Let's see. Clear this out. I saw an API call take 1 second, but
Okay. But see all these dots where at the end of the purple line where you stop, where you pause it, like it's like nothing gets recorded for a minute or two here. Is that is that like a problem with the app in any way?
what do you mean?
Is it lagging or stuck in any way?
I can't determine that from here.
What happens if you press play?
Oh wait, if I was it stuck?
Yeah, look at all the little dots that don't have. They're not. They're all uniformly small.
What dots?
If you press play, it indicates after you're where you currently are paused. The next set of dots indicates very little recorded.
On the timeline thing at the
Oh,
bottom.
oh,
Yeah. Thank you. Shulk.
because this is him typing out his rant.
I see.
Because no APIs are getting called or anything.
I see. Okay, so nothing's broken here. This app is unusable. But it is usable. He's been using it. But I
Yeah.
want to know if there was a hiccup about 2 minutes before this where we saw it looked like a skeleton loader for an extra long time.
None of the API calls were outside of a 1 second, 1.5 seconds.
This is weird too. He's not trying to be public with this.
Well, what you're going to see is he did this. He sent this to Circles Buddy, and then
Yeah.
immediately after he goes and brings it to the investor chat. Well, no, and then he goes
Mm.
to the Maggot Army chat and does the same thing.
Yeah, I know. Go back to where right before these little dots here. Yeah, right about there. And this situation right here. What's happening right here?
It's loading the profile for Circles Buddy,
Yeah.
but this API call took no time.
Okay.
It
Go back
could
a
just
little.
oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Go back just a little bit further. How
Mhm.
come the QR code didn't arrive here? Maybe we just don't see it.
I don't know if the QR code renders or not.
Yeah. I'm not getting a skeleton loader on it. I mean,
Yeah, QR code.
Well, that skeleton loader we worked on the model.
yeah. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
No, you had it here too. No? Yeah.
Yeah, but the skeleton. Well, the fix that I did because it was like broken.
Mhm.
It was like inside that model. So I'm not really sure if
Thought we also had it on this view. Maybe not.
And his
And-
um
eh, mm,
his
also,
his flow code generated fine. His QR code,
Mhm.
at least from the backend side, it was fine. I confirm that.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, if the goal is to distract us, as all these trolls, it's working. So I don't want to be distracted too much longer. I mean, this is the only area I saw where there maybe could be an issue. But I mean, I don't know. It just took a couple seconds.
Didn't he say at one point that he was trying to invite someone into the app?
No, he said everyone he invited is having the same problem. And I went and looked. He's only invited one person. So that was a lie, obviously. And we would be getting these reports constantly if there was a problem with Android. So I don't know. I don't get why he deleted it and reinstalled it if he wasn't perceiving some problem. I don't know. Well, Todd, if you can recreate any issues, let me know.
Yep, I'm working on it.
But just, go beat up on the app as much as you can.
No problem.
And don't restart it,
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's continue. I mean, why don't you give your update for us, please?
Are you still watching the session replay?
I mean, I am, but I already know how the story ends. Go to the more to the end, and then I mean, how are you doing?
Yeah. So yesterday, it was like the beginning. We had I don't remember what was the beginning, but like later on, started working on the new screens that we're gonna do for sharing targeted user profile.
Mhm.
Uh, on the first one, like the creator, it seems like we already had like something close to it, like
Mhm.
for view on a profile. So if you go tap on a profile, you tap on it, you already see the image, the name there, and also says if you're a friend or not. But I was missing that list of the groups at the bottom.
Right.
That
Yeah. You mean like if I look at my own profile, it shows. Wait a minute. No, if I look
no,
at somebody else's profile,
no, not like that. Let me share. Can I share screen?
yeah, go for it. If you hit the share profile button, is that what you mean?
Yeah, but that's for your profile. I was talking about like other people's profile. So, like for example, here, uh, that's we have it right now. If you go and you tap here, you see this.
Yeah.
So this one it's similar to the new screen design. So I just reuse this. Right now, it's gonna. Yeah, since this is not my friend, I guess. It's not showing. Um, yeah, and that's my question. Like that screen, is it gonna be every time the user tap on any profile image like here?
Yeah.
By
Yeah. It would show. The idea is to show any groups that any chats they created, like public chats.
okay,
I want to show groups that the group chats, public group chats they're in as well. I don't know that we put that in the design. I
uh,
guess that's kind of what that is there. Like,
yeah.
yeah.
So I based my work on top of that, and
Uh,
let me find
And
someone.
actually, yeah, keep it right here for a sec too, Chantel. I think we could. You know how you have the creator banner for the profile image.
Mhm.
I think I'd like to apply it. Like, let's say you created the rad chat. I'd like to put that banner over it, so that would distinguish between the one you created versus the ones that you're just in. Does that make
Put
sense?
like the same banner
Yeah,
over the ones at the bottom saying creator or
yeah. Only if you were the creator.
okay.
Yeah.
And how we gonna do that for the front end? Like how we gonna add the banner?
What do you mean?
So we have to do the banner here, like in the app, right? This create a banner.
Yes.
Okay.
Is it
Jay, like yeah, I'll have to ask Jay, like this API, the public groups API, does it return this user created this group?
probably not?
Or wait, are those groups created by this user? Or are those groups that this user are in?
From my understanding, it would show both.
Yeah. I want to show both, but the question for Jerry is, does the API return that information yet? Like if this is user Anastasia created the chat or not?
What's that? Sorry.
Does the API return the information on who created the chat?
Which API?
Yeah, the get user public groups. I think it does not from this
Yeah,
image.
I don't think so. What do we want? We want to return if the user is the creator or not.
Yes.
Not the
Do we
recent.
just want to get the chats that they created? Like,
Two
do so
things.
two
We
things.
want to get the chats created, but we also want to designate visually that it's a chat they created.
I see. I see. Okay.
And what about this banner? Like,
That would be anybody who's ever created one public group chat or one or more.
so I'm thinking of like,
Which just means, yeah, if you get a value like for the second screen, like anything one or above triggers
Mhm.
that.
I was thinking like maybe to have this, nah, like to have like a different image statically from Cloudinary.
Hmm.
We don't have to do any front end code, so it will
Ooh,
be generated once, and we're not gonna have to do any changes for the
that
front
makes
end.
sense. So like the shell of the avatar.
Yeah, like the same how we're doing it with other like Cloudinary images, like formats. Maybe we do it here.
Okay. We don't do that with a blue check mark, right? The blue check mark is a programmatic decision,
Yeah, this is a programmatic. Yeah.
but maybe we should do it.
I mean, yeah, I can add this creator banner here.
If we did it with the blue check mark also, um, so we would have three. We would have one that's that
Mhm.
has nothing, one that has creator only, and another one that has creator and oh, actually we would need four. So one that has creator and blue check mark, or one that has only blue check mark. And then the reason I say that is we could use it in the circle of trust down there because we don't do that right now. The circle
Mm.
of trust does not show blue check marks.
Yeah, because this is the image that we get. Because like if the image has in it the blue this blue check mark, then we would not have to add it here as well. But again, also like this border, this is a programmatic border that we're doing, and yeah,
Hmm.
if we're gonna start like if you want to have this to be in the image, the check mark in the image itself, then we would need the image itself to be has a rounded border too.
Okay, maybe that's a bad idea. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was thinking that would be make things easier, but maybe that's not.
Well, if you're just having a creator here, that's easier because
Okay.
that's inside the image. It's not overlaid on top of the image.
Okay. How can okay, and but what if longer term, if we do want the blue check mark on the SOT, like you see in that Figma design on the left,
Mm-hmm.
would we
Yeah. We can do this. Like the backend will turn us back whether this user is verified or not, and we programmatically render this blue check mark.
okay. Okay.
But my question now is like about like this. I think yeah, maybe this will just like affect like cloud Veil because right now we're gonna do more processing, more storage because we'll be having two images of the same user, one without the creator, one after the create group. Then we will create a new image with Cloudinary that has a creator banner. I think yeah, we'll just like render it here. That's all. That's easier. It's not gonna complicate things.
Okay.
But I'll just like need this from the API for the get user info API, Jerry,
Which API?
to get the user's profile info.
Okay. So
So
it's like an additional flag for creator.
we would yeah, we want a flag that tells us if this user ever created a group or not.
Well, a lot of people create groups. What about like created a public group?
Well, yeah, that's what we had question for John. Like I don't really know like the technical details of
But yeah,
what's
Jerry,
flag.
only public groups
Yeah.
are that's all we're considering here.
Okay.
Mhm. So yeah, now we have two APIs. We need to have that flag in the one for the user info and the one for this get public groups.
Okay. What is that for Jerry?
For Jerry, yeah. Yeah, just to confirm. For Jerry.
How's that sound, Jerry?
I can, yeah, I can have just return from the get user API. I could do that
Okay.
And the get public group too.
and get public group.
Yep.
Like if that user is a creator, you want that in get public group.
No, like if this group is created
Okay.
by user,
Okay, yeah. Okay, so this is what we talked about before. Okay, I thought this was something new on top of that. Okay.
we have two things and they're different.
So yeah, there's two changes. The first change
Mhm.
is the get all public groups. By each group, you want to know if that user created that group.
Yep, correct.
Second change is on the user profile screen. You want to add a flag on it to return if they were a creator.
If they ever created a public group.
Correct. If they ever create a public group, that
Yep.
is a creator flag.
Yep, yep, that's all. Thank you.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, I wanted to showcase this, but like right now it seems this only happens with a friend. Like, maybe yeah, if I go here, oh yeah, this is a different branch. Sorry, I was like a different branch. I was like, where's the code? Oh yeah, I have to check into that branch in a second. Let me stash these. Yeah, yeah, so this is what I had to add for this for this screen. Um, yeah, you guys can hear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that looks great. I didn't
But
catch the last thing you said. You said this is
yeah, since we're already doing it, I just like reuse this component here. Like I didn't build the whole screen from scratch.
good.
We already had some building blocks that were already there, so I just reused it for this one. And
Great.
but like so this like like you can see there's no add button because it seems this is only shows for
That's to add to your circle of trust.
yeah, but it's not in here because I think Jay is not my friend. And we want that, right?
Well, I think we have that for everybody.
From the code, there's some conditions I can see here. Let me see to make sure.
Because, well, I mean, I think I'd want to add anybody anytime. I think it's supposed to be there for everybody. Let me check some random people. Are we doing a deploy? I'm having trouble loading the person's profile.
I'm not doing a deploy right now. Whose profile are you trying to load?
I tapped on it from the Discover feed and it is not loading. It was somebody, actually, it was somebody's activity feed. I'm going to give it a minute. Like if it crashes, it just loaded. Wow, that took a full minute. Melissa Adams.
Okay.
Why did it
I
take
can see once it comes up in the session replay, but I tried her profile and nothing was wrong there.
okay. I am on Wi-Fi. Let me tap on it again. This time it's instant. Let me tap somebody else's instant. Bullshit. Yeah, I mean that plus add button is on every user's profile that I go to.
Well, I didn't work on it. It was like already there. Like the changes that I did, it just like I added this list. So I'm not really sure why it's missing in this case in here for me. Are you
Uh,
sure you're friend with that profile you just?
yeah, I made sure to go to somebody that's not following me. I'm not following them, and that button is there.
Well, as far as my changes, it was just adding this list. I
Well,
don't, I didn't add anything related to.
that's
Well,
weird. Are you
yeah,
sure something you did is not like blocking, overlaying it, like hiding it? Like,
I mean, before applying my stashes or my changes, that was the case. If I just go to development right now, that would be the case. If I
before you
go,
made any changes?
yes, like I can.
But
Let me.
that one has. I feel like the component is hiding it in some way or something.
All right, so right now I just like deleted every changes that I had. Like this is the development.
Wait. Go back. Yeah, Jerry's in your circle trust, so it can't have an add button.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
Okay, I was not reading that. Let me now be back stuff. Oh,
So that makes sense. Okay. So
oh yeah, that makes sense. Why there's no button here.
yeah. Okay. Well then, that's fine. How come it
Yeah,
doesn't say? Wait. See how on the left it says friends since January 20. I know that's a. I guess that's a
he's
secret.
he's
Unless
not
my.
my he's not my friend.
Oh yeah, because you aren't. He was in your circle of trust, but you're not friends. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So everything's good there. So what else are we looking at here? So as far as
Let me do essentials, sensible friends here. It's gonna have everything.
in the meantime, Jerry, can you see anything though? Why I would have had this?
Yeah,
Why?
I just checked your session replay. None of the API calls took over 2/3 of a second.
Hmm.
Hey,
So
your
like
your
maybe
set,
my Wi-Fi just dropped for like a minute. Is that possible?
I don't see anything on your. I don't see like your network call even took that long.
So then what? Well, my screen definitely did. So what?
Yeah,
How?
your screen took long. I'm just from what I can see.
Mhm.
Let's see who's this user's profile, but nothing to. Uh, did you try to load Charisma Vargas?
Yep. That's. I was on her activity feed, and then I tapped one of her friendship card person on her friendship card.
Okay. Yeah, that API call for. Let me make sure. Um, let's see. Navigate to user profile. Yeah, none of these API calls I can see took that long. Let me go to the navigation here.
Okay. Keep digging in and
I,
let's.
I mean, I from at least from the back end perspective, I've dug in what I can. I can share the session replay.
So if that leaves a front end issue, what kind of front end issue could cause that lag?
I feel like this can be tied to the SOT never loading in at times. Did anybody investigate that yet? When the circle of trust would just not load until you reset the app.
Right.
I think I think it could be tied to that.
It could be, but this was the entire profile. Like,
Yeah, I think it's just that on a larger scale. Because if I go to our network tab, if you
but it did load. The that problem with SOT was not only did it not load, no matter whose profile I went to after that, theirs did not load.
Mhm,
So that was different.
mhm. So what I have here is what is this for network timeout, network timeout, but this is only at 27 seconds. Um Mark messages red error. Yeah, it looks like I see your Wi-Fi connection did drop out. It seems that
Huh. Okay, I've been having trouble with my Wi-Fi lately,
network request timed out.
so is my Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
That would be a great spot for me to get a toast saying you have a low internet connection. You know,
Yeah. I
I
don't
think we
know.
were, I think we
Call.
were working on that with Ismail, and you guys were talking about that yesterday, right?
Uh, I remember I reviewed this mail to be out. He did it only for the uploading. We didn't uploading. images or videos.
Okay. Could we do it in general? Like, what I don't want is to see that toast every like 2 minutes, but I would want to see it when I'm just sitting there waiting for a profile to load after like 10 seconds. Could we apply it to like a 10 second, maybe
Uh,
8 second delay?
well, for uploading, like we had like a flow of information coming in to us, reported back to us, so we can determine whether you're having things slow or not. Right now, you're not. I know you're requesting from the internet. I mean, I think we can, but we have to look up if GraphQL can hook up us with something that's telling us what's going on to the internet, what's receiving back from the internet, so we can decide if you have a slow or fast internet. Yeah, the answer it depends if the Apollo have any API or a way for us to know the data that is transferred, so we can so we can do the logic to know your internet speed.
You're saying we can do it or cannot?
We had to look with the Apollo, like
Hmm.
the library we're using for requesting APIs.
Mm-hmm.
We have to look into that library to see if it can gives us this way to know, like to at least just to know how much bytes are being sent. So from there we can predict your internet speed.
Hmm.
The same how we're doing with the upload.
Okay. Well, keep it in mind. I mean, it's not urgent, but okay. Let's go back to your update. I mean,
Yeah, I muted myself. I don't know how. Yeah, I was just about to take a note about this.
okay.
Yeah. So we were here. So that's what I'm done. So we already had that. And if you use a press on those, like we says, link copy to keyboard. That's how it was before. Before we want, right?
What did you tap on?
If you tap on one of these
No,
groups,
no, it would should open it.
well, that's how it is. Like if you
Because that one, oh yeah, because that one's like to share.
to share. Okay, so
But
in
it's on
here,
your own. Yeah, that would be from your own profile view.
oh yeah, this is from here.
Yeah. So that's
Okay,
because like,
yeah, we need to change it here.
yeah, here we need to um open the the chat.
So so
It should navigate. Hmm. This is tricky because there's a modal that we do in the lobby and it says join this chat question mark.
join the chat. Like,
Yeah, if you go to the lobby.
oh, you mean the app? Okay.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know. Like from the groups at the top. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
There's
like I would, yeah, like that. I would like to navigate the user to the chat, but I don't know how we do that if it's not, it doesn't add you to the chat. So what do we do?
well, we'll have to do that. Ask the user you want to join the chat, or so we can do it two ways. We will depend on the backend for it. The backend will tell us back if this current user it's already in this group. If the user already in this group, we'll just navigate to user to the group. If not, then we're gonna show that model if asking the user if you want to join. If he says
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah, I'm making it more complicated in my mind. Yeah, we can just have the modal on this screen. And then if they say yes, can we navigate them when they say yes? Join?
yeah. So there's two cases. Either the user gonna be already a member of the group,
Mm-hmm.
no joining. We're just gonna navigate the user
Yeah,
to,
we'll just take them right to the chat. Yeah.
and if it's not, then we're gonna join. Yeah.
You would have the modal here, and then if they say join, it navigates you to the chat.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Um. Anything else?
I had a question in my mind. One second. Let me try and remember. It was about the public, identifying as a public chat. Let me think. I can't remember now how to. It's going to have to come up again. It's a question about either joining one of these or navigating. I don't remember now. I'll keep thinking about it. Um, maybe show me in the app. Show me what you have so far. Maybe that'll jog my memory.
So we like that's what we're doing. Like here.
Yeah, here.
You might go have something like this for support trust.
Yeah, if you tap here. Okay, yeah, leave it here for a second. Um, I don't know. I can't remember. So it'll come back to me. What else do you have updating?
Yeah, this is for this screen. But the other screen, I have question about it. Like, I don't know where like the beginning of this. What's gonna like? What's the trigger?
You would
Is it like from here, from the composer?
yeah, this is from the plus group button. So
Okay.
yeah, our plus group button is a little confusing right now. Like, yeah, go into it. If you were to like actually go back, hit done.
Oh, done. Okay.
It's fine. Yeah, so like wait,
Done.
leave it here. If you were to type some names, let's say type a couple of names in there.
Mm-hmm. All right. Should I pick? Should I
Yeah,
pick?
select one, and then
Mm-hmm.
select another one.
I'm trying to pick something that I never with. It's gonna be.
Okay, so you might think you might create a group by now hitting the plus group button,
Yep.
and people are doing that. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to say it doesn't matter if you have added names or not, but you'll have to handle both cases. So if you have added the names and you hit the plus group button, then you'll be at the menu screen with two people chosen, or or if you have not added any names, you still are at the menu screen, but with no people chosen yet.
Like this or
The one above. This one right here. Yeah.
so yeah, whether you select it or not, you will be here. You'll be landed here. Right?
Yes. But if you have selected, it will already have two names in there. Yeah.
Like two names in the name of the group.
No, in the members, like it'll have a two in the
Okay.
parentheses.
Okay. Okay, got
Yeah.
it.
And then you tap on it and it'll bring you over to the screen where you basically, if you hit plus group, go ahead and hit plus group on your emulator.
Mm-hmm.
It'll bring you here.
If you tap on the members.
If you tap on the members. Yeah. And
Okay.
if you hit done, it brings you back to the menu. So you still haven't created the group chat yet. Whereas if you tap done here, it takes you to send a message.
Mm-hmm.
It won't do that anymore. You hit done here, you have selected members, and you're back at the menu. where you can still come back here if you want. You can add more members, or you can choose to name or add photo or make your group public.
Okay. Trying to think about it. So, mm, group will take you to the menu, not here, and this will be only after you select members. And
Right.
what if you have, or either if you're not selecting any, you just do group, you will be here.
Exactly. It'll
So
tell you.
this screen will be triggered only if a user press on the members here.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, okay, got it, got it. And let's say you press on the members, now you're here, you selected this and that, and you do done, you will be back to the members, right?
So the menu.
Oh, to the menu, correct? Because you are in the members. So you go back to the menu, and all right, from the create group, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yep.
okay.
Then you haven't created the group until you hit the create group button.
Yep, yep, with the members in. Okay.
Mhm. That welcome message, that's something we do occasionally where Jerry is able to pin that at the bottom of your chat as if you're a new member.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll have to find out what um, API call, I guess, would trigger that. Um, Jerry would be able to explain this better than me, but for that to be able to be a welcome message for all new users and all
Yeah.
new.
Yeah. Yeah. With this flow, maybe we'll need new either new API or adjust our current API to handle this. Uh, Jerry can answer that.
Okay. Okay.
Jerry, Jerry here.
Yeah,
Um,
Jerry, were you listening to any of that? He might have stepped away.
You
yeah.
talking about me?
Yeah, we're just talking about what if we maybe need a new API call for this flow where the user can create a welcome message and make their chat public.
Yeah, I'm just getting back. Yeah, we're gonna need it as part of this API to create the group.
Okay, it's gonna be a new mutation. All right. Okay, once I'll restart, yeah, once I'll be like working on it, I'll tell you what I'm gonna need from that mutation. So, all
Okay.
right. And this one, it's a different menu. Like this is after like you created it, right?
Right, exactly.
So after you create a group, what's gonna differentiate? Because like after the group is created, now it's gonna be just like this, right?
It
Or like
would after
the
it's
different side.
created. Um, what's your question? I mean,
So because like now you do create group and you will be taken back here when you do create group. That's what I was right? When it's all done. It's good.
I think you would here or the lobby.
I mean,
I guess you'd be here. Yeah,
yeah, but like now the group is created,
yeah,
and if you want to see this menu, we press on here.
that's right.
Right now we have this menu here. So what's like when we're gonna show this one and when we're gonna show this one? Like what's the different about this group
Uh,
that's created?
um,
Or
why?
is it
I don't know where that came from. Chantel, what is this one on the bottom left? What is this? What's the case that we would see this one? I feel like that might be just like a remnant of like original design.
yeah, maybe Shonda she was trying to add all of these items in here. And she's needs
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, so maybe we don't need the one on the bottom left, I don't think. Let me see the one above it, I mean. Yeah, the one above it is the one we want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the
But-
one below is just a remnant.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay, got it. So I'll focus on those on the top.
Okay.
Yeah, those and also like I believe this is for submitting approval. I will need a mutation, but once I'm there, I'll talk to Jay about it. Yeah, let's conclude my questions regarding this screen.
Okay.
Um, Yeah, there's that. And there's the other work with the referrer for Android, which is the same as like we did for iOS, to know which custom page lead to an install and join the user that group. For example, the one Monopoly Go. So yesterday I had a conversation with Jerry about how to do it for Android. With Android, there's like an API that we can just use. I worked on it, did the code. I just need to test it and see. Well, the tricky part here is like the test with these kind of features. Like you can only test them in production. All right, like
And
well,
this is for the link to go to
for
Monday.
Android, like you see, like the work we did for iOS
Yeah.
to know which custom page lead
Oh
an
yeah, for Android, right?
now
Okay.
we're doing it for Android. So I did the code, but I need to test it to see if it's all like the value that I'm expecting is because like the code is based on some expectations of how the value is gonna be there, and and I have to test it. Like and the only way to test this kind of features is like production.
Okay. Well, I think 73 made it to production somehow. I guess Danny's here. I don't know when he joined, but Danny, if you can hear me, I wanted to ask you what happened because 73 is live in the Google Play Store. Um, so while you're looking into that, so I mean, we do have it live. Can we?
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
No,
that was
you-
interesting. I went to push it live and didn't show up, and I was like, "What is going on?" I never quite figured it out.
maybe Chantel accidentally did it yesterday.
Anything is possible. I didn't. I know I pushed iPhone up.
Yeah,
not-
I was thinking it could have been me because I was updating the main screens for the store.